In one of our blogs, we talked about log rotation and the problems you can run into with log rotation. Typically, the log is rotated in Postgres using variables like log rotation age, log rotation size, and others. But there are times where you want to do a manual log rotation. Let's say you're running a performance test and you want to generate a fresh Postgres log so you can record the queries from there on. You would need to do your on-demand log rotation. So how does that work? Sometimes, as we illustrated in the blog post, depending on your log file name setting, the log rotation may or may not work. For example, in these two cases, on the right, we have the log file name as this, %A. And on the left, we have this notation, which is time-base stamped. So what happens on the right is we do our pg current log file, which gives the current Postgres log file. Then, we just see the variable value, and then we do the rotate log file. It yields true as a result, which means it is successful. But when you check the current log file, it's still the same as the old one. So the rotation didn't happen. Although it says it's successful, the rotation is not happening. You would think the rotation has happened because it's written true, but in reality it didn't. When the log file name is timestamp based, we can see the same command when we do pg rotate log. The new log file is different from the old log, and you can see the name has changed. This is what we're going to demo in this session. Depending on your log file name setting, your on-demand rotation may or may not work as you desire. Let's go to the demo now. In this demo, we have two sessions open. In one session, we're going to do the rotation, and in the other, we're going to see what's happening after we rotate. To begin with, we have this log file, and what we're going to do is we're going to first check the log file name value. So we can see the log file name value in this one is %A, and we want to do a rotation because we're running a performance test and want to generate a new log. Before doing the rotation, I'm going to use this one to rotate the log file. Before doing that, let me check the existing log. So the existing log is this one, by the name of the day, and this is the only one. When you do rotate, you expect a new log to be created. As you can see, it returned true, which makes you think that it could have rotated the log file and it would continue the test, and later realize that it did not. So let's verify if we did anything. As you can see, we have the same old log file. It didn't rotate or generate a new log file. As discussed in our blog post, because the log file was set to this one, it did not do that. Now we'll set it to this one and try the rotation. To change the log file name rotation, I'm going to use this alter system command. And we can see it's successful. So I'm going to do a pg reload conf, and we'll verify whether it took the new settings. We can see it took the new settings. Now what we're going to do is we're going to run the same command. But before doing that, let us try again to verify what the current log is. In the log directory, I can see as soon as I changed that setting, the alter systems, it generated a new wall with this timestamp. Let us verify this timestamp now. So the timestamp is now 12:17:43, and by the time we rotate this one, might increment. So we need to see a new log with the new timestamp when we rotate. Now that we've rotated and it's successful, let's go back. Here you can see that we see a new log has been generated. This was our old log, and once I issued a new command for a manual rotation, it generated a new log. Always remember that depending on your log file name, the manual rotation may or may not work.